business parks, multinational companies, corporate offices, industries, factories, markets, and shopping malls are everywhere nowadays. We have come a long way, haven't we? फिर भी, as per a recent statistics we've heard, women's participation in the workforce is going down day by day. Surprise! It's true. But why? So in this video, we will talk about what stops Indian women from being a part of the workforce. Hi, I am Bhumika Chitkara from Girls Buzz. We bring you uniquely curated information about everything that matters in a woman's life. And if you want to stay updated with all of it, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. Did you know that less than 20% of working age women in India take part in the workforce? जी हाँ. Can you imagine the amount of talent our country is missing out on? The first thing that stands as a barrier is the burden of housework. When it comes to housework and care, most of these responsibilities fall on women. Some even call this the labor of love. Women are expected to carry on with the burden of all the unpaid work without any complaints. Only now, some have begun to ask, why women? Why don't men share household work equally? This responsibility stops women from getting into a job or chasing their dreams. अगर किसी औरत या लड़की से पूछो कि अपने लिए कुछ करो तो जवाब आता है खुद के लिए टाइम ही कहाँ है हमारे पास. Time to change these dynamics, don't you think? Then comes safety. Can we reach back home safely? Safety is one question that bothers women before they think about taking up a job. Either it's a night shift, the distance is too much, the way to the office isn't safe, the boss, eyeballs, harassment at work, and then of course there is society and family that say कहीं बाहर गई कुछ हो गया तो. How can women go to work if they are not made to feel safe? Next up is women stop working because the male members earn sufficient. We usually notice that women only take part in the workforce when the family is going through an economic crisis and when it's super necessary. When male members of the family earn enough, women quit their jobs. And some who do not want to face societal pressure to do so. Don't we get to hear, अभी बच्चे पर ध्यान दो, जॉब पर नहीं, तेरा पति कमा तो रहा है ना. No one cares if that's what the woman wants to do. Women tend to take part in the work that often remains invisible. Women are expected to take part in work that is more unstable and precarious, so that when the need arises, women can focus more on families than jobs. Also, it gets easier to leave a job when the nature of the job itself is informal. According to the International Labour Organization, 81.8% of working women in India take part in the informal economy. These jobs are mostly insecure and women's participation is also fluctuating. And so, these women tend to stay invisible and so have stagnant jobs that barely have any future. And now comes the most important question. Are women free to work? तुम तो लड़की हो, इतना पढ़ाई करके क्या करोगे? तुम तो लड़की हो, जॉब करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, अच्छा सा हस्बैंड ढूंढो और शादी कर लो. Society discourages women who are motivated and determined and who have their own dreams and aspirations. Women struggle before taking any step in their journey towards professional achievement. If you're someone who is struggling in your workplace, check out our video on 5 things women should not hesitate to speak up in a job. Today, Let's take a pledge together that we all should abide by. Let's not leave our jobs and give up on our dreams. Let's not stop ourselves from taking a step to build our own identity. Let's go against all odds and prove our worth. It might be difficult, but it's not impossible. If you think this video is helpful, don't forget to like it and share it as well. We look forward to hearing your comments.